Hello everyone, it's Geesje. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm revisiting an old video where I made this paperclip pen holder. You can attach it to a journal, like so. But you can also use it as a bookmark. The previous method used a sewing machine, and today we are going to only use glue and a stapler. A strong glue like Elmer's Glue All for the base and a regular craft glue for the embellishments. Let's get started. For the base we are going to use some chipboard. I'm using old packaging material like these ones here. Regular cardstock might be too thin and not hold up to the wear and tear of the pen holder. The next thing we are going to use is some elastic. My black elastic is 3/4 inch wide by 2 1/4 long. My white elastic is 1 inch wide by 2 1/2 inch long. Now I don't particularly like to use white elastic, so I'm going to paint it and I'll show you how I go about it. I'm using a thick piece of styrofoam so that the pins that I'm using are going all the way in. Because you're putting a lot of stress on the elastic, you want pins that can go all the way in. So first I'm attaching 2 corners to the styrofoam, but I'm also using a piece of either freezer paper, wax paper or parchment paper to protect my foam from staining. So once I have 2 corners fastened, I'm going to stretch the elastic as much as I can, which is not a whole lot, but just enough, and add pins in the other 2 corners. Then I'm going to pick an acrylic paint, and I'm going to use this blue. This is an iridescent blue-black. I've already used the gold and the copper, so now I'm going to use this color. Add a bit of blue to your brush, distribute it over the elastic, and work it in. Now we don't have to go all the way to the edges. That will be hidden by the base of our pen holder. Once this is dry, it is quite stiff, so then you stretch it to relax the paint film that has formed while the acrylic paint was drying, and then you can turn it over and do the other side. So we're going to cut a piece of chipboard 2 inches by 4 1/2, but you can also cut 4 1/4 or 4 3/4, whatever you feel comfortable with. Then we need to fold it in half. Now because chipboard is quite sturdy, you want to use a scoreboard. But if you not have a scoreboard, you can use the back of a knife and a mouse pad. So 4 1/2 divided by 2 is 2 1/4. I'm going to score at 2 1/4. The scoring helps relax the fibers, and because you scored on this side, on the right side, you're going to fold this over this way. It folds real easy. Once we have folded our chipboard in half, we can now make a slit along the spine from the center, either 1/2 inch both ways for 1 inch elastic, or from the center 3/8 both ways from the center for a 3/4 inch wide elastic. Here I have made a 1 inch slit for my 1 inch elastic. Before I put the elastic in, I want to put something on the back of my piece. Most of my pen holders are just bare, and I thought, why not add a piece of paper here, just so that it looks nice also. I will be using my copper painted elastic, so I will try to find papers and embellishments that go with that color. So I found a jelly print that I'm going to glue on the back side. I'm going to use Aleene's Tacky glue. Distribute the glue evenly all over. Make sure to get the sides. Then I will... Ooh, I'm missing a little piece here. Don't cover the slit. Aleene's Tacky glue adheres pretty good once it's dry, so I'll be cutting the excess off. So I've cut the excess off. Now we are going to put our elastic in. Fold it in half from the inside, push through one corner, and then push through the rest. Then we're going to grab a pen and see if we're out far enough. You don't want this to be too loose, because then you have a chance of losing your pen. This looks really good. Now I'm going to get my stapler. Make sure that your elastic goes behind the front, because the stapler will be covered by our embellishments. And then, oh, that did not sound good. Okay, we'll try that again. Still not. Okay, so that did not went well, so I'm going to take them out and try again. Let's try this again. Okay, this is what you want to see. And don't worry about this, this will be covered. Now I can insert my paperclip. I don't think it matters which part of the paperclip you bring to the inside or leave on the outside. This looks good. And now I'm going to apply Elmer's Glue All to this whole part here. I'm using a silicone brush. I really like to use a silicone brush because nothing stays in the bristles, because it doesn't have any bristles. You're allowed to be somewhat generous with your glue. Not so generous that it will seep out on all sides. Okay, fold this in half. Now we need to apply pressure, and I have these binder clips that I will be using. Now I'm gonna let this sit for a bit, and in the meantime I will be looking for my embellishments for the front. Here I have a tray full with embellishments, and I've been looking through here and picking from here, and I've decided that I was going to start with this image. I cut this out of a magazine and then I glued it to cardstock paper to make it more sturdy. So this is going to be my focal point. Then I have a piece of dictionary page that I will use as base, and I will build it on here because this is not very sturdy, so I will apply everything here and then I will apply everything to the base. Then I have a piece of paper that I'm going to place right here. This is called Angelina fibres. This is how Angelina fiber comes in a bag and all loose and stringy. Now you can grab some of this, put it between two sheets of paper and then heat it, and it becomes a sheet. Something like this. If you want it denser, you're just gonna wrinkle up more and then you will get a denser sheet. And then you can cut it in all sorts of forms and you can glue it to anything. So I'm going to place this somewhat here in the corner. My bird is going to sit about here, and I have this too yet. I don't know if I want to use it. If I put this on top of here, and this is a tea bag. I put this over here and then the bird on top, and then a cheesecloth like so, and then it looks like it's sitting in a nest. Okay, I'll put everything together and then I will come back. Okay, I got it all together. It was a little bit messy. Now keep in mind that you want this to be situated like this, so your image goes on like such, so that it is the right side up. Well, there you have it. Let's grab a pen. Still a bit wet. There you go. Well, here you have it. So this was the project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I encourage you to leave a comment and maybe subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!